Welcome to an Ashe Design training video. Today I'm going to show you how to use our new Photoshop style sets using Photoshop Elements 12. I've just launched Photoshop Elements 12 and the first thing I want to do is choose the photo editor side of the program. Once Photoshop Elements 12 loads, you'll want to make sure that you're in this expert mode. The first time you log in, you're always in this quick mode and you won't see the styles anywhere, but if you come over to the expert mode, you'll see over here you have filters, styles, and effects. From here, click on this drop-down menu and go to Load Styles. Then you'll just browse for the Ashe Design styles that you downloaded. And you'll see a file that looks like this, FX Styles. This one's called Ashe Chalkboard. So I'm just going to select that, click Open. And then you'll see my chalkboard styles load right in the palette here. And then this drop-down, I have all of the standard ones that came as well as my Ashe chalkboard. This is just a chalkboard image that I had. You can get something similar in our digital designer papers. So I'm just going to use this background, and the first thing I'm going to do is just put some text on there. So this would be whatever text that you were wanting to do depending on what you were making. So I'm just going to put Happy Holidays, and we'll pick a font a little bit more fun than that. So now that I've loaded my styles and I have my text over my background, it's time to apply the styles to my text. To do this, basically you can just drag and drop the style over the layer that you want to apply it to, and it'll automatically take on the effects of that style. Now these styles were designed for high resolution images so that you could print these, and in this case I'm working on one that's low resolution. So I'm going to come up to Layer, Style, and Scale Effects. One thing you'll want to know is if this doesn't appear, if it's grayed out, you need to go back to your layers palette and make sure you have the right layer selected. But otherwise you're good to go, and you just scale effects, and then you can change this to the desired look and feel. So this is more of the chalkboard look that I was going for with that effect, and you just press OK and it takes on that style. If you want to try a different style, I recommend doing these undo. So if I do undo twice, I'm back to my plain text and I can try another style. And again, I'll want to scale that back. So layer, style, scale effects. And you can play with how much you want on here or how little you want on here depending on the size of your files and where you're at. So you can get some very different effects. And then the other thing I want to show you is if you go back over to your layers palette, you'll see right here it has the FX to show that the style has applied effects to that layer. If I double click, it's going to open this up, and in here I can adjust those effects to further refine the style on my image. So I'll do something kind of drastic here so you can see the difference. But on glow, inner glow, if I move this up, you can see it start to change. And same with the opacity, we'll bump it way up. So you see how much harsher that got. So here's an area where you can fine tune those styles to get the look that you're going for. Once you're happy with the adjustments you've made, you just click OK, and then you would save this file as any other.